Jenna and Melissa, how are you doing today?
Hi.
Such a pleasure to meet you both. So, first question. I'm not going to ask the obvious one. What's your favorite scary movie? I feel it might be done to death. I'm going to put a twist on it. What was the first scary movie you remember watching?
Child's Play.
Yeah.
Child's
Chucky.
Play. Yeah, I was terrified of
Yeah.
Chucky, and
I
he
feel
turned
like
me off of horror films for a really long time. Actually, he made me a big scaredy cat. So I don't have nice things to say about the doll.
I
Fair.
feel like I feel like I do have memories of it being on TV in my parents' room and being terrified of Chucky. But I also have a lot of memories of like the Final Destinations. But I feel like I was older, so I feel like Chucky probably is also the answer.
When you get the scripts for these movies initially, I imagine there must be an interesting kind of push pull where you know you might not necessarily know immediately. So we don't have to do any spoilers here at all. But who the killer is or who is going to be killed. But if you are the killer, you've got a great scene at the end where you reveal who the killer is. And if you are killed, you get a great death scene. So you have these amazing scenes, but you also maybe don't want to do those scenes because it means you won't be back for the next one. Is that kind of an interesting push pull where you're like, those scenes would be cool to do, but also I don't necessarily want to do them because I'd like to do them in the next movie.
We talked about this. I'd
Yeah.
be willing to die.
Yeah, me too.
If it's a good death scene, that's an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a franchise like we've seen with the fandom that doesn't ever forget who was part of it. So it doesn't ever feel like, oh, I died, so it's like my time with the franchise is over. Like I feel like very fortunate that I got to be a part of the franchise for, as many movies as I did. And I would just want like a really epic, memorable death scene.
And the amount of people who know I've seen this movie and are asking for spoilers, and I'm like, absolutely nothing. You're getting nothing out of me. I can only imagine how difficult it must be for you both to keep like the scripts on lockdown, to keep all the spoilers to yourself. You like movies like this must make you so good at having to keep secrets from literally everyone.
I'm very good at keeping secrets. I feel like I don't even tell my mom. Like I
Yeah.
don't even tell my husband and my mom if I survive or not. Like I keep it from everyone. That way it feels like, oh, it's just something that I don't speak of.
Yeah, I was speaking to a friend and they asked me a question about the project and they said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, you're using they them pronouns with addressing Ghostface me. Oh, whoa, you won't even tell us like no idea. Is it multiple? Is it just one? Is it
Yeah.
I thought that was funny because I didn't even realize, but I feel like I'm pretty good with secrets too in terms of yeah, you
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one.
I fully appreciate that. And very last one, Jenna, I can't not ask you this since I am calling from Ireland, and your next project is with our own Barry Keoghan. Have you started working with him yet on that? And if you have, how's it going?
We haven't shot any scenes together yet, but we've met a couple of times. I'm very, very excited and honored. He's been one of my favorites for a while, so I think that was kind of almost part of the allure about the project within itself is, seeing his name attached and having trust in all that he brings to a project.
You want me. So let's finish this. Guys?